Many of us know the story of the betrayal between the brothers Jacob and Esau, but not many really pay attention to the story, the moment of reconciliation that happened between them later in Genesis 33. I'll read Genesis 33 verses 1 through 12 here. So Jacob looked up, and there was Esau coming with his 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the two maidservants. He put the maidservants in the front, Leah and her children next, Rachel and Joseph in the rear. He went out and bowed to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. But Esau ran to meet Joseph. He embraced him. He threw his arms around his neck. He kissed him, and they wept. Then Esau looked up, and they saw the women and children. "Who are these with you?" he asked. Uncle Esau's coming out saying, Who are these kids with you?" Jacob answered, "They are the children that God has graciously given your servant." Then the maidservants and their children approached and bowed down. Next Leah, and then last of all came Joseph and Rachel, and they bowed too. Esau asked, "What do you mean by all this droves that I've met, all of these people in front of you? To find favor in your eyes, my lord," he said. But Esau said, "I have already had plenty, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." "No, please," said Jacob. "If I have found favor in your eyes, accept this gift from me. For to see your face is like seeing the face of God, now that you have received me favorably. Please accept this gift that was brought to you, for God has been gracious to me and all that I need." And because Jacob insisted, Esau accepted it. You know, the power of forgiveness in our lives is something that allows people to see God's work in their own lives. The moment of reconciliation between Jacob and Esau would create a catalyst effect throughout the generations. Later, we know the story of Joseph and his brothers. They had a moment of forgiveness or vengeance, and Joseph chose forgiveness, likely because he saw the moment between his own father and his uncle Esau. Esau ran to meet him. But I want us to focus in on this. Jacob says to Esau, after he realizes, he doesn't want to kill me. Like, this is not going to be, a massacre here. This is a moment that is so holy and between family. He says, "To see your face, Esau, is like seeing the face of God, because you have received me favorably." When he's going to him, asking him for forgiveness after years of not seeing each other, this is who he is met with. And what I want to ask is that, will people who have hurt us, who want to come and reconcile and are seeking forgiveness, are they going to see God's familiarity in us? Even if a boundary needs to be set, even if it's not a relationship that can be, continue on like nothing ever happened because it's not very healthy, but will they receive forgiveness? Or will they be met with someone who's still angry, still feels like they owe us something, feels like there's something there that's never been fully healed because we haven't allowed the work of the Lord to heal us first, primarily? Will they see God's familiarity in us? When we have an opportunity to forgive someone, will people be met with favor? Will we carry the likeness of Jesus? Are people going to say, it's like meeting with God? Because, if you're a believer, the Holy Spirit lives in you. So we should carry his likeness in everything that we do, in every interaction that we have. I want them to be met with the familiarity, the presence of God when I'm there, and whenever I have an opportunity to forgive.